Magic mushrooms are awesome. Honestly, spacing out in the distance is amazing.
Yeah, man. Magic mushrooms are incredible. Really?
Never done. I've done acid a bunch, but never.
Really? See, I'm the opposite. I've never done acid.
Yeah. Really?
I think I had like something with acid, but I never like just tabbed acid.
Yeah.
But I've done. I used to do shrooms quarterly. Love shrooms. Loved the shrooms.
Quarterly is a good rate.
Yeah.
If I still
love them. I haven't done them in a while though. I haven't done them since I've had kids. I ate them one night. I just started eating them and I just started losing my mind. I was with the fellows from the Nardone Pasta Company at at Fortnite.
At Fortnite.
I was at Fortnite and he was doing a pasta and he goes, "Hey, do you want any mushrooms?" And I said, "Sure." And I had a few caps and I didn't even realize it. I forgot I ate them.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I ate them. I ate them when I
best.
went down to Texas and
When
I
you
fucking.
Forget.
I have eaten them recently. I do like them.
I'll try them one day.
They're great. Yeah. They're really great.
Is it kind of just like it's kind of like a weed edible in terms of like the intensity? No.
No. It's more like
that.
I like riding the Paisley, but I'm ready for it now. I'm like, come on, you give me what you got, motherfucker. Ah, is that all you got? Give me more. Like I turn into a full Stallone strapped to a metal.
Whenever I take psychedelics, I'm always like a storyteller. I'm like I like to tell stories for some reason.
See, like on psychedelics, see, like that for me, that's a nightmare. Because like, I was telling this story one time. This is a true story. This is my wife and I took Molly one time in our adult life. Right, we were like, fuck it, let's just do Molly. We went to a house party in Los Angeles, and Onyx was playing. Sticky Fingers from Onyx was there, and we were working our jobs. You know, we're like normal people. We're like 30s. Yeah. 31, 32, and
Molly Crystal or like a pressed pill.
No, it was Molly Crystal, like the
powder.
Yeah, it was the powder, and it was good. My friends are good. They're
literally
luxury drug guys.
Last Sunday I did it.
It's great. I turned around though. My wife and I, we were on a rooftop in Los Angeles above the Cellar Comedy or whatever the fuck it was called.
Yeah.
Townhouse Comedy Cellar.
Yeah.
And my wife's face was like,
yeah.
I was like, oh my god. I was like, Jess, we gotta go.
Yeah.
She's like, wow, I'm having a great time. I was like, baby girl, we gotta go.
Yeah,
she was fucking wonked.
Yeah.
Like she looked like she didn't take. I was like, did no one? Have we been taking this drug for 3 years and I'm just coming out of the ether right now?
Yeah, you seize up kind of almost. It's like it's intense. It's something you do. Yeah, like after you take it though, you're like fucking fucked for like 4 days.
Yeah, no, I don't recommend taking drugs. But hey, when you're down and out,
do it responsibly.
When you're down and out, do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. It's none of my business. Do whatever I do and whatever you do. None of my fucking business. I don't give a shit.
Austin Phillips with the 15. Nick, I watched my grandfather crush a Mexican's foot with a skid loader while he was grading a backyard we were working on. Wondering if you've ever seen any hairy workplace accidents.
Good question. I kind of been lucky. I'm trying to think of something crazy. I saw a guy drive a lawnmower off a 5-foot wall one time. That was fucking nuts. Yeah. It was like his third day on the job, and he looked like a fucking fat Ultimate Warrior, but like fucking 5'3".
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm the fucking best. I worked on the crews. He was like rattling off he's in New England. We have this joke where when you meet a guy in construction, within the first 30 seconds, he gives you his whole fucking resume.
Yeah.
I worked there for fucking Gotti for 20 years. Before that, I worked for fucking D'Ambra. And then before that, where I worked truck for Billy Hood. I used to truck all the weekends. I used to work for fucking Dufresne. I do that.
All that shit. That's how they talk. This guy, I hired this guy. He worked for a guy. First day on the job, takes a fucking X-Mark, a 52-inch X-Mark Laser Z. It's like a nursing home where the road's going down. There's like a fucking hill. And then a big hill. My good guys used to know how to cut it sideways. He fucking starts cutting it down. Boom, right off 5 foot, slams the fucking mower, bends the axle, starts hobbling around. My dad's like, if you think you're going to pull a fucking case right now, I'm going to knock your fucking teeth out. It was the funniest shit I ever seen. He's like, stop fucking limping. I don't even want to fucking hear it. You've been on this job for 2 fucking hours. You think you're going on a fucking case? You're a dead man. It was the funniest shit I ever saw. And he was like, oh no, I'm fine. But he was doing the thing. He was doing the fucking the comp case shit. And I was like, he ended up working for me for 2 years. He was actually an okay guy. His name was Rick. He was actually an okay.
Check him.
Yeah. But I thought he was trying to pull hot shot shit. Take the hot, like, watch me, dude. Wow. No, I never saw someone crush. I know they happen.
That is cool. Wow. Harlem. Warmestrat. 17 Warmestrat. Harlem.
What is the Amsterdam like? You've been, right?
I've lived in Amsterdam for a month, Chris. It was odd. My ass is all red from riding a bicycle in the cold, cold rain.
I lived in like the right outside the red light district for like 24 days. Okay. I stayed in a hostel for $10.
Damn.
It was like 14. Yeah, I went by myself. It was awesome.
Fuck.
I ate mushrooms and fell down the stairs. I ate mushrooms like on a ladder in a coffee shop. Like you had to go up a ladder.
Like the most Amsterdam.
Yeah, I was like in a coffee shop, like sitting up here, and there was a ladder, and I was with these two cousins from Barcelona that were staying in my hostel with me. They were BMW mechanics from Spain. And we were talking, I speak like conversational Spanish. Yeah, I learned it with them. They speak Barcelona, and I'm like, they're like, and I was speaking Spanish, and they're like, you sound Mexican, and I was like, nah, I don't know, I learned from my friends. I was like, I'm actually Dominican.
Yeah. They're like, where's that?
So like, you want to eat mushrooms? I'm like, yeah, I'll eat mushrooms. So we eat these like wet mushrooms in Amsterdam, and I was like, all right, I was staring at this like graffiti outside. I was like, when that graffiti starts to move, I know I need to get the fuck out of here. Nothing. You know when you take mushrooms and you get the hot sweats?
I've never taken mushrooms.
All right, so you ever take anything and you get like, where it all kicks in at once? You're like, oh, I know like boring take drug stories are so fucking whack, but this one's kind of fun, I promise.
No.
So I hate when people tell me taking drug stories, they're fucking lame. So I'm eating mushrooms with the brothers, and they're like, and I'm like instantly like,
you're like,
oh, like cold sweats, like, and they look at me and they're like, oh no, you're fucked up, and I'm like, I stand up, I fall right back, I'm like passed out completely, right on the ground, like right there.
Yeah.
The brothers like, yo, are the cousins, they're like, yo, they're like patting me on the face, are they waking me up? I'm like, holy shit, I'm like, I just passed out. They're like, yeah, are you all right? I'm like, I am fucking rocked. I go back to the ladder, now I have to go down the stairs. I look at it.
Going down a ladder like this?
No, like I would have had to like,
yeah.
I literally said, fuck it, and held my elbows and just fell through the trapdoor. I fell 8 feet into the fucking ground to the first floor of a packed bar. The owner picked me up and like pushed me out. He was like, "You're right, you're fucked up." I got on the street. It was snowing out. I went during like I went from Thanksgiving to Christmas. I was sober. I was stone sober as soon as I walked out. Really? It was over. I was like, oh my god, I can't wait to tell my friends what just fucking happened. I went back and I went back to the hostel, pulled the sheets over my head, and rode Paisley for fucking 5 hours. Like, come on, yeah. And then the brothers were like, yo, you fucked up last night. And I was like, baby, I was fucked up, dude. They mushrooms, and they're not working. All of a sudden, yo, baby, they were working overtime.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a good story. That's awesome.
It was fun. Had a good time. Those fucking mushrooms.
Damn. How old were you?
I was 23, 24.
Young.
Yeah, I was like 23 or 24. Yeah, I had to do it. I went to go see someone I knew in Stockholm, and I lived there for a month. And then I went to Amsterdam on vacation with them and realized that the fucking person I went to go see was a fucking dipshit. And then I went back to Amsterdam by myself. So I went to Stockholm, and then I lived in Stockholm for like 20 days, and I lived in Amsterdam for like 24 days. And it was fucking awesome. It was the middle of the winter. It was freezing. All I did was smoke weed every day. It was awesome.
The only hostel I've ever been to is Iceland. That was sick.
Iceland? Yeah. I had a layover in Iceland on the way out. The airport looks fucking wild. It's black and gray.
Hey, Nick, I showed my mom your review of our house in Atlanta. She was impressed with your accuracy, and you amused us. By the way, thank you, Jet. You deserve the world.
See? Mom knows. Hey, Mom. How are ya? Hey, Mom, how are ya? Down in Atlanta. You got a lot of class. Maybe she had a nice house. I think, I don't remember it.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything. They come in one era, they're gone. Crazy person.
You are pretty accurate with it.
I try.
You probably hit some nails on the head.
Yeah, no, I'm here to make the old ladies laugh. That's what if I can making old ladies laugh has been my entire car sales career. I fucking love it. Older people have such a good sense of humor. They appreciate a good ball buster.
Yeah,
which I like that. I really do like. It's the best part about boomers is they love ball busting. Was like 90% of comedy their whole entire life. So I get to just come in and just wail away.
Yeah.
I used to love to ask old couples that were obvious. So they'd be like an 80-year-old couple, and I'm like, "Man, can I ask you a question?" Like if we got through the deal, once we were like friends, I'd be like, "Can I ask you a question?" I'd make sure the couple was there. I was like, "How did an unattractive woman like yourself get a hunk like this? Like you are not very good looking. He, on the other hand, is incredible looking. How did you pull that off in your current state?" Or I would say, now, what did you two meet at the casino a couple of hours ago? Like, yeah, she's getting you for a car now, huh? Like, if the guy was buying a car for his old lady, I'd be like, she's getting you for a car. Listen, you just met this broad a couple of hours ago at the casino. Why don't you pump the brakes a little bit? Why don't you take her out to a nice dinner? See how she eats. See how she lives. You never know. She could live like a pig. They
That's
would
perfect.
They
That's
fucking
perfect
love
like
it.
old
Like
people humor.
it
That's
never
great.
missed. Like
Yeah.
it just like every one of them laughed. Every one of them took it.
Yeah.
Like you try to say that to a fucking 30-year-old, they'd be like, "Excuse me,
Yeah.
where's the manager?" And they fucking everybody would be Karening out. I'd be like, "Oh, let me get the Karen wig. Hold on,
Yeah.
here, let's get a Karen wig. Here you go, and let's try this on. All right, let's go get my manager. You're right, that was way out of line. I should have never said that. Your wife isn't ugly. I'm sorry." Actually, a really funny story. I'll tell you a funny story. So, 2008, my brother and I are in the basement of my parents' house on Thanksgiving Eve. My dad is talking about a foreclosure that he found online, and it's like a shady site, and my brother and I know it's like a fake listing. We just know it's like, "Are you interested in properties in Woonsocket, Rhode Island?" And my dad's like, "Yeah," click, you know, like,
Yeah.
19 Arnold Street.
Yeah.
My dad's talking about it. He's like, "The Doucets used to live there." Like, he's all into it. Like, he knows the history of the house. He knows what he's like, it's a 2-bedroom, 1 bath on the first floor, 2-bedroom, 1 bath on the second floor. The thing's just gonna make money. I mean, I buy this thing for 45, it was like when houses were 45 grand. He's like, "I buy this thing for 45 grand, okay? I lease it out, I'm gonna be getting 800 bucks a floor. It's instantly making me money." You know, all this bullshit. So my brother and I, drunk as skunks, call my father with a private line, like with star 69, star 69, and we're like, "Hello, Richard, we understand that you're looking for the property on 19 Arnold Street. We've got some more information for you and the inquiry you provided." He's like, "Honey," he's literally waking up on speakerphone, like, we're fucking dying. He's like, you can hear him like, "Huh, what the fuck, what was this? Hello." It's like, "The property you inquired about, 19 Arnold Street, is available. We're looking to cook up some, we're looking for some end of year deals to keep these books closed. If you can come up with an offer in the region of $6,933.56, I think we'll be able to get something done where that house is gonna be yours." He's like, "Honey, wake up. The house on 19 Arnold Street, the guy wants only $6,900 for it. Where's your credit card? Where's your It's like, "Is that something you think you'd be able to take care of, Mr. Richard Rochefort?" And he's falling for it. Like, he's falling for it hook, line, and sinker. We're losing our fucking minds. And then we're like, "Please hold for the next available offer. We're going to be able to..." No, it's like, "Thanks a lot. We're going to get this deal hemmed up. Let me put you through to processing, and then you can give me a shout on Monday morning, and we'll be able to get the rest of this wrapped up. Congratulations. You just bought a house."
He didn't recognize your voice?
Nope.
How drunk was he?
He was fucking sober as shit. He was like, my brother, "You motherfuckers." We come up to breakfast the next day. He's like, "You motherfuckers, you son of a..." I mean, I love that. My grandfather used to do it too. Like, my grandfather would do the same, like, just fall for scams. Just
I almost got scammed once.
did the same thing?
It was like some employment scam. It was like for Coca-Cola, and it's like they send you a fake check, and then you go to like cash it. I was like 18 or 19, and I almost I took the check to the bank, and I was like looking at it, and then I like called them back. There was weird shit on the phone.
Just check fraud.
Yeah, just check fraud. Yeah, he almost got me.
It's okay. Hey, everybody gets scammed once or twice or 10 times. I get it. It's really romantic to see everybody's dad for a second be like, "Look, I won $3 million in this publisher's clearinghouse." It's not real.
The big check.
But what if it was, though? I'd instantly just buy you a house right away.
Nick, when you were lighting people's elbows in nightclubs, you never got into any fights. Nick and Jet, what are your self-defense tips?
Oh, yeah. I've gotten into plenty of fights. And I've gotten into fights in nightclubs. I got into a fight in Justin Timberlake's nightclub. No, Timbaland's nightclub, Suede, in 2000. A Guido picked up a bottle of vodka. And he was like, "I'm pouring the vodka." And I was like, "Put the fucking vodka bottle down." And he's like, "Shut the fuck up." And I could see him lined up to swing. And I ducked. And he punched my buddy Dave right in the face. And then I picked him up and ran through a stack of chairs. And I cut my arm open. And I got 5 stitches. And then the bouncers froze on us. And they caught us before we really started tumbling. And I punched him in the balls as hard as I could. Before I could see the flashlights running over to us. And he was like standing above me. And I was like on the ground, like laid out. Because I kind of like tried to toss him. And I was like, boom! Like right in the balls. He was like, "My balls!" It was so fucking funny. And then we got thrown out into the kitchen. And then my buddy Dave got stuck with a bill for like $375. It was awesome.
That sounds
But
fun.
it was fun. It was a good time. That was I was 19. I was sneaking in with fake. I used to sneak into fake IDs, and I used to say I was Nick Radisson, the heir to the Radisson hotels. That's a true story. I would call ahead of time, pretending to be the assistant to Nick Radisson, the Radisson hotels.
Yeah.
And then I would get there and say, "Do you have Radisson?" I swear to God, it worked. And I did it to the Suede. That's how I got. When I was 19. I had a fake. And then I would say he's gonna be running with a guy, and I would say my fake ID's name.
Yeah.
So they would be like, all right, and they'd have a table ready. It worked. It worked 2 times.
Really?
Yeah.
And they gave you like free like sections and stuff? Or?
They just got me a table in a club that had a line at it.
Okay.
So I got to like skip the line and go right in.
That's cool.
Twice. Yeah, that's how that worked. And we ended up getting in a fight. So, oh well.
Hey, Nick. No.